Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Vitor and Paula here. We are back with one more video and this time, different one.
Yes, so we're switching things up a little bit, and instead of finance, we're going to be focusing on personal development and more specifically, reasons why you're not moving forward. Now, these are things that we've learned through our own experiences, but perhaps you could feel connected. And ultimately, what we want is for you to, if you're going through something like this, if you feel like you've been in the same spot for the past months or years, what we want is for you to realize why this is happening.
So if you're interested in the topic, stay tuned and already smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. And let's begin! So, the first reason that can stop you from moving forward is you don't have clear goals or you don't have goals at all. If you don't know where you're going, anywhere that you end up, it will be fine. And maybe you will not like it. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to end up jobless or in a crappy job that I don't like it, or broke, unhappy, anything like that. And I think you don't want that either. Which is why you have to ask yourself, what do I want? Do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be a businessman? Do I want a family? Another question that you have to ask is where? Where do I want to be? Do I want to be in a specific city in my country or a different country? In an apartment, in a big house, in a penthouse. When do I see this? Is it in a far future or in a more near future? 1, 3, 5, 10 years? How do I picture myself getting there? For example, if I want to be a businessman, what kind of businessman do I want? Is it a retail or an online business? If it's a retail, what kind of products will I sell? Where do I get these products? Who's my vendor? How am I going to stock these products? How am I going to sell these products? Do I need a website? All this process you have to keep in mind in order to build a successful business. And the same applies to any goal. Another question that you have to ask yourself is why? Why do I want this goal? Why in this location in a specific? Why in 10 years or 5 years? How does this goal make me feel? Because at the end, we are all humans and we associate situations with emotions. So if your goal does not fire you up or excite you, that's not the right goal. And if you don't have goals, are you living or just existing? Where's your motivation? Where's your sense of accomplishment? The second reason that maybe is stopping you from moving forward is lack of discipline. No discipline basically means the lack of inner strength to prioritize habits that will help you move forward or somehow add to your life. When you lack discipline, you constantly choose distractions and things that hold you back. And why does this happen? It can be many things. For example, you don't value yourself or you have low self-esteem. Or maybe the environment that you're in is negative, is not inspiring you to be a better person or self-discipline. It's just draining your energy and dragging you down. Or maybe you just have too many distractions. And by distractions, we mean anything that does not contribute to your growth in any aspects in your life. But if you struggle with self-discipline, keep in mind that we're not born with it. It's something that we develop throughout our lives.
Another reason why you may not be moving forward is because of your limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs are beliefs that we develop as kids or babies, and because of them we act or behave a certain way. Now let's think of our mind. It's sort of formed by two levels. Your conscious mind, which is the logical one, and our unconscious mind, which is where we store old memories, thoughts, emotions, traumas, etc. And sadly, our limiting beliefs are stored in our unconscious mind. And I say sadly because, as the name suggests, these beliefs, they limit us from acting or having the courage to go and do something. Now, let's think of us as babies and kids. We come into this world blank, like a blank canvas with nothing in our minds but ready to absorb it all. The problem is that at this time, our mind doesn't have the maturity to think logically. So whatever we experience, we perceive it or see it as it is. We don't think a little bit further. So for example, if as a kid your parents used to fight a lot or argue a lot about money, in your mind you would think, okay, money equals conflict and conflict equals bad. You didn't have the ability to think, okay, maybe they're just worried, or maybe they're having a tough time right now, something like this. You would just associate it with something bad. And this would stay in your unconscious mind. And as you grow older, you keep thinking this, maybe without noticing it, but it could be there to the point that as a grown-up, you're so scared to deal with your finances or anything money related because you have this association in your brain. A few common limiting beliefs are a sense of unworthiness or trust issues, abandonment issues, failure, and low self-esteem. A good way to identify what your limiting beliefs might be, and this is a trick that I actually did myself, is you want to sit down and really dig deep in your mind and think about all of the predominant beliefs that you have when it comes to certain aspects, big ones. So for example, religion, money, relationships, work. And I know I said that these beliefs are usually developed when we're kids, but also think about since your childhood and throughout the years, what is it that you believe about these certain aspects? So back to the money example. If you think money makes people greedy and mean, write that down. But if you think money makes people happy and makes dreams possible, then write that down as well. There are no bad answers here. Also, pay attention to those things that you always say to yourself. So, for example, if you're someone who's always saying, I don't have time, or I'm broke, or I'm not good at this or that, pay attention to that and write it down as well. After you write down all of your predominant beliefs, read them closely and ask yourself if they're positive, if they benefit you in any way, if they're true, or if they bring any good to others, or if they're protecting you somehow. Then think of how these beliefs make you feel. Do they make you feel good? Do they make you feel angry? Do you think these beliefs have stopped you from doing something you wanted in the past? After going through this exercise, you will have a clear idea of what your limiting beliefs are, and you can start working on the ones that do not benefit you or that are stopping you from moving forward. And the last reason why you're not moving forward could be because of fear. Fear of failure, for example, if you're thinking about opening a business and you're so scared that you're going to fail and that it's not going to do well that you don't even start. Or fear of success as well. I know it sounds silly, but it could happen that, for example, you come from a very humble or close-minded community and you're scared to aim for something that is higher or out of your reach because you fear what they will think or say, or you fear that you may not fit in that group anymore. Also, fear itself can be very overwhelming and it can freeze you and stop you from moving forward. Because realistically speaking, we're always going to be a little scared to do something that is out of our comfort zones. But if that fear completely stops you, that's when it's an issue. And speaking of comfort zones, another fear could be fear of the new, fear of leaving the known behind, or fear of a restart or starting from zero or starting fresh. Again, there's always going to be a little bit of fear when it comes to your next move or in what the future holds for us, because we don't know with certainty, but this shouldn't stop you. And we're back. So, we give you the reasons why you may be not moving forward, but in our next video we're going to give you the steps to take action and overcome these issues that may be happening to you. So stay tuned for that, definitely.
But for now, think about the reasons that we gave here, guys, and maybe try to apply and see if any of them is impacting you. Because nowadays we live in such a rush world that we don't stop and reflect about our life and our acts. It's like we are in the auto mode, just working, eating, sleeping, and repeating, that we don't take time to ask ourselves what we really want out of our lives.
And just like Victor said earlier, are you living or just existing? Really ask yourself that. If you're just living to work and pay your bills and that's it, then that's no life.
But anyways, we hope you guys enjoy and got the most out of this video. And subscribe, like, and share this video. Also activate the notification for the next ones. And see you next time.